First day, man oh man. Open borders, 100-day deportation moratorium, mandatory mask on federal property and federally controlled property and transportation, except for Creepy Joe. And Dr. Fauci is back on top of his game. Yep, I listened to Fauci yesterday on mainstream media. Am I a glutton for punishment? Or am I effing nuts? I don't know. But here's the question. What if Creepy Joe ain't? It is Friday, 22nd of January, 2021. Ain't what? Well, maybe he ain't what we think they told us he is. Yeah, say before you click off on this one and think that, yes, I am effing nuts, please pay attention. Remember my video conversation yesterday I had with my middle kid? Yeah, no, I'm not going to tell you his name for crying out loud. And I said, come on, man, there's still some open questions. There's some open questions here. What's all that military presence? What's with the fence walls, with the concertina razor wire? You know what I'm saying? What's with the fighter wings, the fuel wings, the striker vehicles? What's with the National Guard and other federal troops being deputized as U.S. Marshals to arrest who? For what? Where were the protesters? What in the F really took place? And would it be beyond fake stream media to fake news? Okay, again, before you click off, people, I want to end this video here with just a few minutes of Mike Adams' 121-minute update video for yesterday, Thursday the 21st. Now, I know 121 minutes scares a lot of you, but can you take a few minutes? I listened to it with my mouth wide open. There just might be a different reason than Mike and I came up with yesterday concerning what's with the National Guard, what's with them turning their backs on Biden, what's with all the military presence. I don't want to keep beating that horse, but that is a critical point that I have a problem wrapping my mind around. Or maybe we just discussed one small part of the big picture. I said maybe, people, but you have a better theory. Let's hear it. Okay, I'm going to come down here, drop in on Mike, and let's just handle a few minutes of his 121-minute update. And here we go.
Along those lines, what if I told you that there is a rational reason why President Trump did not need any assistance from General Flynn or Sidney Powell or Mike Lindell or anyone? What if I told you there's a very rational reason why Trump was so far ahead of the game that he did not, there was nothing else that needed to come to him. And you know, in terms of solutions, like, oh, here, we've got this legal strategy. What if I told you that it works in Trump's favor that the United States Supreme Court threw out the Texas case? What if I told you that, based on what I now know, I believe that Trump pressured the Supreme Court to throw out the Texas case because it would have been disadvantageous for Trump to be installed as the victor by that court decision. That's right. That's right. Fascinating information. And allow me to bring your focus to what is actually in D.C. right now. Who is actually in charge? Is it Biden? Or is it the military? Is it the Pentagon? Who actually has the power in D.C.? The Pentagon has all the troops and all the guns and all the tanks and all the fighter jets. What would it mean to you if the Pentagon refused to accept orders from a fake President Biden? And I ask you that because that's the story. And this was in Yahoo News yesterday. Quote, the Pentagon blocked members of President Joe Biden's incoming administration from gaining access to critical information about current operations, including the troop drawdown in Afghanistan, upcoming special operations missions in Africa, and the COVID-19 vaccine distribution program, according to new details provided by transition and defense officials. And then that same story goes on to explain that this is highly unusual. Well, sure it is. So wait a minute, you're telling me that Joe Biden is now our president, supposedly, and he won the election fair and square, supposedly. He got more votes than Barack Obama, supposedly. And that Joe Biden, his team, went to the Pentagon, and the Pentagon slammed the door in their faces? Ooh, what would that mean? And who's in charge on the ground in D.C. right now? Is it Joe Biden or is it the Pentagon? Well, again, the answer is who's got the guns? The Pentagon's got the guns. And remember what I said, trust the military. And you may have also seen a video yesterday or last night of, during the motorcade driving down Pennsylvania Avenue, many military units turning their backs on Joe Biden. Why are they turning their backs in unison? I mean, entire units turning their backs. Could it be because they know that he is not the commander-in-chief? He is not the president? He's not even... It's not just that they disagree with him as president. It's that they know he is literally not their commander-in-chief. He is not in the chain of command of who is controlling the soldiers in D.C. That's right. He is not in the chain of command. Have you ever thought about all the things that Trump signed before he left D.C.? All the things that he signed that handed power over to continuity of government operations with FEMA, and also the military itself under national emergencies, wartime powers, September 20th, 2018, 8 days after the executive order on foreign election interference, changes in the war powers posturing. We're talking, over 2 years ago that this was anticipated by Trump. And if you listen to all of Trump's speeches that he has given over the last, week or so, more, 10 days, whatever it's been, has he ever said that he recognizes that Joe Biden is the legitimate president? Has President Trump ever conceded the election? No. The answer is no. He has never conceded. And what he has said is that he is preparing for a transition to the new administration. What is the new administration? Well, I'll give you a clue. It's not the Biden administration. It isn't. Now we know this. It's not the Biden administration. It is a new administration. It's newer than you can imagine. It's really new. It's totally new and different. It's not what you think it is.
Okay, I'm going to stop it right there, people. If that isn't enough to at least make you want to pursue this issue further, I don't know what I can tell you. Now, a lot of maybes, but a lot of reality still in our face. Just can't get over the ground situation in the District of Criminals, and they're not taking nothing down. So, tell you what, people, I think you should hear it out. Be linked below. By the way, it's TGIF. I got stuff to do. Yeah, gotta get ready to go out to where, Charlie Foxtrot. All right, enjoy the interesting winter.